Welcome to my live stream. Hello, guys. I'm back. I wanted to talk a little bit about the Mogul Chix CEO Mastermind that's coming up on November 17th to the 19th of this month. I am so happy to be bringing this event. It's been a long time coming. There's been some changes. I really wanted to do this in Vegas live, but I can't for some reasons I don't want to get into right now, but I have to do this remotely. And I'm okay with that because I'll be ready and feeling better in February, our new date, February 16th to the 19th. 18th, excuse me, February 16th to the 18th, 2022. We will be in Vegas and we will be doing this at Caesar's Palace. But for right now, it has to be um, remote, which is cool. I've done accelerators and masterminds and all this remote before, so it'll be different. You just won't get breakfast and lunch, or maybe you will. I don't know. I might send you a little surprise if you come. So, what is this event about? So, a lot of people have been asking me. Well, first of all, a lot of people were like, "Yes, oh, child, yeah, we need to do this," and then I heard silence. But I had a couple of people that did register, and hello, thank you, and welcome. I can't wait to work with you. But there's still time. There's still room for you if you want to join us and do this remotely. Um, what is this? It's going to be you, me, and a handful of other badass businesswomen building badass companies. It's going to be 2.5 days of strategy and breakthroughs and revelations and fun and expanding your business and your revenue and your profitability. How can I say this? Because I am a CEO. I've been in business since the 90s. 1994, I went out and started my first company. I'm sorry, 1992, I went out and started my first. Oh, I don't dated myself. And I haven't looked back. I've grown businesses, I've lost businesses, I've succeeded, I've failed, and I am more than happy to share what I've learned. I have moved in higher circles since then. And I want to help you plan for real growth and scale and fully step into your role as a CEO. I think that the term CEO gets tossed around a lot. Um, and not everybody's a CEO. It's kind of like the term boss. Everybody will say, I'm a boss, I'm a boss, I'm a boss. But anybody can be a boss, meaning manager, you lead people, whatever, but not many people know how to actually be a real live, living strategic, influential, effective CEO. Um, and I want you to join with me to help you move into that role. Owning a business doesn't make you a CEO. I just want to put that there. A lot of people seem to think that because they have a business that they're automatically a CEO. There's a whole lot of responsibility that comes with being a CEO. And I'm not trying to make this a downer thing or whatever, but this is, if we're trying, let's be real. I like to put real talk out there. If we're trying to be real about it and we're trying to be logical about it, a CEO is not someone who has a business and does everything in the business themselves. Does that make sense? Um, a CEO is a leader. They delegate. They build phenomenal teams. They let go of the purse strings. They turn over a lot of things to their team to do. And they focus on the things that truly give them passion and give them joy and that truly helps them to grow the business. And being a business owner and being a CEO are two totally different things. And I want you to start moving from being a business owner into being a CEO. And a lot of that is mindset. Now, I don't do a lot of mindset stuff, but it is a mindset. It is a shift that you have to make when you become a CEO. So I was like, what's the best way for me to do this? We all know that I do, a lot of advisory services, building teams, customer experience, digital planning, digital platforms, growth at scale, international expansion, all of that good stuff, and revenue growth, of course, too. But I really felt like there needed to be something. I see a lot of these people, events, coaches, over the past few years who have just ran to social media and put this thing out, oh, grow your business, scale your business, grow with marketing and social media and social ads. And that's not what it takes to grow a business. That's kind of like the icing on the cake. I had an interview a little while ago with someone who was talking about investing, and she made reference to having the cake first. You gotta get the stuff together, get the mix right, bake it up, make that cake, make a nice strong cake. Then you could put the icing and the sprinkles and all the other extra accoutrements on it. And that's what I look at marketing, social media, and social ads as. If you don't have a strong foundation, what are you really selling? You know, um, I've seen people who plan these events and they say, "Oh, pay me five, six figures, and you can learn all you can from me about how I grew a $7 billion company or a 7 figure company, high 6 figure company." Da da da. They get some mansion or some fancy penthouse hotel suite or whatever, and then you don't really learn anything about scaling and growing or running a company effectively. You learn about marketing and branding, which are again important, but those are the icing and the sprinkles on the cake. You got to have that cake first. You got to build a team. If you can't be that one person that's being sucked into every part of your business. You can't be that person that's doing every single thing. You can't be the cook, the baker, the candlestick maker, the accountant, the customer service rep, all of that. You can't. To be a CEO, you have to be able to delegate. So what I wanted to do was create something that is an experience. And it's an experience where you walk away with the knowledge and the tools that you can use to grow and scale your company effectively, profitably, and, you know, be wealthy, grow your legacy. Because, I mean, let's be real, my companies, the ones that I'm growing, that I'm building, they're growing, they're building, I'm building them to be able to leave them to future generations. My companies are not going to die with me, you know. So, well, yeah, they're not going to die with me. Let's put it that way. And, this is a chance that I want you to be able to work one on one with me and also be able to be part of a group that you're getting that feedback, and the best way I can put it, and I'm paraphrasing, I don't have the exact quote, but I saw it somewhere where someone said that, to become a better tennis player, you have to go up against a formidable opponent. And that person has to be hitting that ball hard at you, not taking any shorts, not having any mercy on you, but being able to put that intensity in there so that you can build up your strength and flex your skills. That's what I want to do with you. I want to be that sounding board. I want to be that person that pushes you to that next level, you know? And I usually do advisory sessions one on one, and I don't do coaching. I tell people all the time, I'm not a coach, I'm an advisor, I'm a strategist, I'm an implementer. I implement and execute. And I don't just give you worksheets and rah rah and pep talks and stuff like that. And no offense to business coaches, please don't come in here cursing me out. Please don't do it. So anyway, my question to you is: do you want to be stuck as a business owner who trades your time for dollars and building a business that is reliant on you? Or do you want to build a company that allows you to maximize your earning potential and not having to compromise or be a slave to it? That's what a real CEO is. You don't see Sarah Blakely answering phones for Spanx. You don't see whoever owns the Walmart company, the Waltons, you don't see them behind the cash register. And I do realize, I understand, in the beginning of your business, you have to be there every step of the way, and you have to do all the jobs. But this is where you document all of your processes and you put together training so that you can bring people on. Let me share something with you. A lot of people, I've seen a lot of commentary on the internet about people in hiring. Okay. And the biggest fear is it's going to cost too much, or I don't know, I don't have enough work for them, or I don't know what to delegate to them. Listen, you need to start being able to train people to do the things that you do. It's not giving away the trade secrets. It's not giving away anything that's going to take away from you being able to do your business, run your company. It's helping. If you hire the right people, and we can help you with that, if you hire the right people, it adds to your bottom line. Like, for real, I want you guys to understand this, I spent a whole lot of years working for my companies. And, if I didn't work, the money stopped. And some of you, I would venture to guess, if you didn't work, the money will stop. That's what we're trying to change. I was afraid and selfish, greedy to hire help, because I'm like, that'll cut into my profits. So I felt like if I hired people, I would lose control. Well, when I started hiring, the exact opposite happened, because it allowed me to free up a lot of time to focus on the things that I needed to focus on. And let me dig deeper into that, because I figured, okay, well, I do HR consulting is one of the things I do. And it's like, okay, well, I can focus on policy and process and implementation and all of that. And as I started increasing my client base, I started getting swamped. I'm like, but wait, I hired an assistant, I hired a marketing person, I hired social media, I hired a sourcer, I hired, yeah, but I didn't hire people to do the things that I wanted my customers to have, but that I didn't want to deliver myself. Make sense? So, yeah, I didn't want to be the business. I didn't want to be the company. I wanted to run the company. And that's what a CEO does. And today I can say just about I'm finally a true CEO in every sense of the word. Yes, do I work too much sometimes? Yes, I do. And I'm a glutton to punishment because I do that. So don't follow my lead, follow what I'm telling you. So I want to help you grow and scale your company so you can become a true CEO in every sense of the word, like I have. I want you to shift mentally, financially, emotionally, physically, monetarily. It's from being a business owner to being a CEO of a company, profitable, sustainable, scalable company. So, how is this mastermind beneficial to you? Let me tell you a little bit about it. So, what we're going to do is we're going to take a couple of days. We're going to dissect your business and workshop through all of the roadblocks that you're currently experiencing. We're going to come up with immediately implementable customized strategies to help you grow in whatever areas that is, whether it's operations, hiring, customer experience, whatever it is. We're going to put together strategies for you. And these are customized strategies. There's no one size fit all. I always tell people, don't believe those group programs where it's like, oh, everybody learns the same thing. No, everybody's not at the same level. So everybody has a different need. Um, One-on-one and group advisory. We're going to have group cohorts, group gatherings, excuse me, and then you'll also still get the one-on-one with me, private, because I think everybody should have a level of privacy. Not everybody wants to put it all out there in the streets, so to speak. So there will be that group and that one-on-one element. You get to talk about all the financials of being a CEO, how to make more money, how to keep more of the money that you make. You get to ask me all of the questions, pick my brain, all of the questions that you need to ask you to help you reach your business goals and your key business results. We're going to identify additional untapped revenue sources. Make that money, make more money. We want you to make more money. um, we'll do things like the unsexy stuff, like the dashboards to measure your KPIs and your KPAs and OKRs and all of that. If you don't know what that is, look it up on Google. And if you don't know what it is, that's proof that you need to learn what it is. You need to come to this mastermind so we can figure it out. You're going to optimize your products or services and your operations. There's going to be a discussion about funding and raising capital because I feel that women of color, we don't have as many opportunities. There's more out there. There's a lot more. Um, the Fearless Fund, there's Arlen Hamilton with her Backstage Capital. There's a whole lot of other things out there, but still we're a small percentage as opposed to our counterparts, as opposed to our male counterparts, especially. We're going to get you focused on getting to and staying into a true CEO role and not backslide because we don't want you to backslide. And I'm going to also have hot seats and role playing to help you walk through solutions because sometimes it's not good enough to just tell you a solution or explain it to you or document it. You have to kind of walk through it backwards to figure it out. And we're going to do that as well. Um, you're going to have what someone had mentioned, practical ideas to implementation and strategies that don't require unreasonable investments or a PhD to understand. Thank you, Shahada, for saying that. She's a little bit there. It's not going to be a boring classroom or a conference where there's performers or speakers. I don't do that. It's going to be me, you, and a couple of your peers. It's going to be like a war room. We're going to have a mastermind and a sistership, so to speak. And, just like the big dogs do it, but with us chicks, us women. And if you want to dive into mindset stuff, eh, eh, I don't really do the mindset stuff, but it is some mindset stuff that needs to come along with being a CEO. And I'll be happy to go through that as well with you, address any fears, any hesitations, any roadblocks that you might be experiencing from keeping you from stepping into being a true CEO of your company. So it is first come, first serve. Once it is closed, it is closed. I'm keeping it because it's remote. I'm allowing more people, so I'm going to keep it open at least until a couple of days before the date. It's November 17th to the 19th. There are all day events. We'll be taking breaks in between, of course. And I'm ready to help you reach your full potential. I want to do it. Let's do it. Let's figure this out. Let's make it happen. You can go to mastermind.mogulchix.com. You can drop me a note below. You can DM me. You can, if you're watching the replay, you can email me, contact@mogulchix.com. If you're not familiar with Mogul Chix and what we do, we build badass businesses with badass businesswomen. Okay, excuse me, badass companies with badass businesswomen. And I'm so honored to have been doing this for the last couple of years, and even before with my previous company. Now I get to focus on women of color, and that's what I want because we are the underdogs. We're at a disadvantage. Do I own that? No, I don't, because I think that there's a lot of talent out there. There's a lot of opportunity out there, and we kick ass. We just do. So I want you to, if you can't come to November 17th, to this session, the virtual one, I want you to come to the one in February, February 16th to the 18th in Las Vegas at Caesar's Palace. Book your flights. It doesn't cost that much to come to Vegas. I'm telling you, you need to come. And the rooms are not that expensive. You can either stay at Caesar's Palace or you can find something on the strip, but the event is going to be at Caesar's Palace. That's February 16th to the 18th, 2022. But this event, this first one, the Mogul Chix CEO Mastermind, will be November 17th to the 19th, 2021. That's in 2 weeks. And I hope to see you there. I'm going to be talking about what we have coming up with Mogul Chix. You do know that we are advisory, consulting, strategists, to help companies. But what you also may or may not know, you should, or hopefully you know, is we have a media division where we have our podcast that's kicking ass right now. We're number 3 in entrepreneurship. I'm so happy. And I hope you continue to listen. And I have so many more interviews that are going to be uploaded soon, that from some phenomenal women with some phenomenal information that you should know about. And I also have Mogul Chix magazine that's relaunching. Some of you who were with us before, you know that I launched it, did one issue and then pulled it. This is a more high level magazine, women that are about their business. Yeah, there's nothing out there for us, for women of color, that's on like a Forbes, Fortune, Black Enterprise kind of level, but for women of color. And that's what we're doing here with Mogul Chix magazine. Um, we also have the Mogul Circle. Those are for women who are making 7 figures or more in their business. It is a membership, and it is not like there's no videos, there's none of that, courses and all of that. This is a deal flow, networking, power connections, strategy, office hour, all of that stuff that you get as a part of this. No Facebook groups and all of that. We're not doing that. And then we have the Makers Club for those of you who are not at a million yet, who are on your way there. That'll be a little bit more instructional, I want to say, but similar to the circle, but not as high level. Anywho, so I hope that this has been informative to you. I hope that I have answered all of your questions. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me at contact@mogulchix.com, or you can DM me or leave me a message. But I really, really want to invite you to come. This mastermind is $7,500. The price will be going up in 2022. So I advise you to take advantage of it because you get me personally, you get the group environment, and we get it done. So hopefully I'll see you. If you are interested, again, mastermind.mogulchix.com. If you want to learn more about Mogul Chix, go to mogulchix.com. That's Mogul Chix with an X. And I look forward to seeing you, and happy trails. I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.